That was the first time I heard somebody say, when I told them I'm running as a Democrat. It's the first time I heard anybody say, I've never voted for a Democrat before, but this year may be different. And I have heard that up and down this district in the urban areas, like in Gadsden, in Anniston, in Auburn and Opelika. I've heard it, in Heflin. I've heard it in Ashland. I've heard it in Lineville, where people look at me and realize now that, that things were bad. I mean, things were going to be bad in this district no matter what. Once that big, beautiful Bill Act passed, people began to realize things were going to get worse. And then we went to war with Iran. And, we've got farmers farm foreclosures in this state are up 6% over the last 12 months. And now we've got farmers. The Farm Bureau says 78% of farmers said they can't buy their full fertilizer order this year. They can't buy diesel fuel to fill their equipment to bring the crops in they've got. So, I mean, we're just looking at people that would never consider voting against a Republican 5 years ago are now seriously beginning to realize there's a guy in office that is not working in their best interest, that lied to them and conned them. Our challenge is now, and I have to talk sternly to a lot of Democrats who want to say, hey, screw them. They voted for the guy, let them suffer. And I have to look at them and say, no, we have got to give these people an opportunity to step away from it. They were promised that there would be no more foreign wars. They were promised that we were only going to deport the worst of the worst. They were promised that there was going to be a health care plan. And their health care plan was to drive people off of health care. So, we have to give people an opportunity to realize that they made a mistake without beating them up for it.